Thank you, Mr. Chugh, for speaking to IPF, and heartiest congratulations on becoming the president. An announcement which happened a couple of months ago. So, first questions first. What do you propose to achieve out of the 14th edition of Elecrama? At a time when the electricals industry is also expanding at a rapid clip.
Well, to be frank with you, the biggest expectation from Elecrama 2020 is that our exhibitors and visitors are happy about their participation and visit to the exhibition. This should be an experience which they should cherish for times to come, through proper learning, through proper networking, and how to take their business forward. And to achieve this objective, we are very, very confident that through various measures which we have taken in Elecrama 2020, this achievement will be there. It is not only exhibition but series of concurrent events like World Utility Summit, eTech Next, Reverse Buyer Sellers Meet, Domestic Buyer Sellers Meet for the first time in the history of Elecrama. Then there is a Women in Power Pavilion, there is a startup thing, there is a technology track, there is upskilling track. So there is something for everybody. So on the whole, people should get a chance to upgrade their knowledge, mix up with each other, develop more contacts. So we will be very happy about it.
So what is the level of participation, and have the anti-CAA protest impacted it in any manner?
No, level of participation is very good. In fact, we were mighty pleased this morning when we saw that the inaugural ceremony was more than full with audience. It was rather overflowing. So much so the government machinery was in full action. The three ministers whom we call Ministry of Power, Ministry of Heavy Industries and Industry Ministry from UP, they were here before time. This shows the government's commitment to our cause. So we are seeing, I have gone through the stalls and different areas. It is overflowing with people. So I don't think there is going to be any adverse effect.
Okay, sir, moving on, you have been emphasizing a lot on skilling the new crop of engineers, and also IEEMA has been carrying out outreach program to students. What is the status there?
You see, we are working on this very important area through a series of measures. One quick measure which we have taken in Elecrama 2020 itself is that the volunteers whom we call every year, this time we have invited volunteers from engineering colleges to guide our visitors. They are from Chandigarh, Jaipur, as far as Asansol engineering colleges. So they would immediately get a chance to network, also build up their skilling techniques, skilling on communication, and also learn something in the bargain as to how to communicate about technology to the visitors, and then carry it back to their engineering colleges and share it with their peers. And at the same time, we are also inviting their faculty members, professors, etc., so that they also learn about these technologies, and they are with us on upgrading their curriculum in times to come, for which we have already taken an initiative in IEEMA.
Mr. Chugh, then another question is that last 6 years there has been a lot of conversation around India's manufacturing potential and also Make in India. Now, how has the program fared in your opinion as far as the electricals industry is concerned, and what more is required to be done at policy level to make it a bigger success?
Well, we are satisfied with the progress so far, but at the same time there is a scope definitely to improve upon it, because still there is a level of import which is happening for our industry. We are exporting something like $7.5 billion, but imports on the other side are $10 billion. So our effort is constantly to reduce this level of import, to introduce these products and systems and solutions from within India, so that this import quantum can be reduced with passage of time. And there again, technology is going to play a major role. that whatever new skills or technology areas are there, we spread it among our members so that they are motivated to introduce new products, digitalized products which are more accepted in the global markets today, and level of import goes down.
Okay. And your expectations, or rather the industry's expectations from the new power policy?
It's a very big subject, but the main expectation is that our discoms should come to financial health, good financial health. Somehow, one good step government has taken that they have made mandatory for them to pay to the Gencos with LC, but at the same time, our members are also suffering because of delayed payments to the extent of more than 15,000 crore rupee outstanding delayed payments. So our expectation is that there should be some kind of a mechanism wherein discoms pay to the industry on time, and they improve themselves on technology so that quality of power improves, and the tariffs are also brought in line with the market requirements so that their regular losses which they incur on year-on-year basis reduce, and we can work together with them from industry.
Last question, sir. Very quickly, if I may ask, what have been Elecrama's three biggest achievements in 30 years? What would be your answer?
Bringing the industry together, giving it a cohesive look, and imbibing new technology is also a very important goal which we have achieved, and we are still working on it. And of course, networking. Members have started knowing each other. They are not only competing with each other, but they are collaborating with each other. And IEEMA being a structured group of multinational companies, large companies, medium and small companies, through every networking event or technology event, our wish is that people should collaborate with each other, learn from each other, imbibe new technologies and behaviors, ease of doing business, so that together we can do more and more in domestic as well as export markets.